Hello, my dear bachcho. Welcome back to another session. Today, we are going to make the rainbow chapter feel bilkul simple and so easy for you. Chalo, let's get started.
I know. Exams are just around the corner, and the tension is building up, no? But please, don't worry at all. In just the next few minutes, we're going to master this beautiful poem together, and you'll feel super prepared.
Okay, so let's dive right in. This lovely poem is by Christina Rossetti, and she has this wonderful way of looking at the world. In this poem, she's basically comparing things that we humans make with all the beautiful things we see in nature. Let's read the first part together, okay? Boats sail on the rivers and ships sail on the seas, but clouds that sail across the sky are prettier far than these. It's such a lovely thought, isn't it?
So what is she saying here? It's really simple. The poet is saying, yeah, boats and ships are nice to look at, they're pretty, but then when she looks up at the sky, she thinks those fluffy clouds just floating by are much prettier. It's a simple comparison between what man makes and what nature creates.
Great job with the first part. You're getting it. Now, let's move on to the second stanza and see what she says next. Ready?
Okay, listen carefully now. There are bridges on the rivers, as pretty as you please, but the bow that bridges heaven and overtops the trees, and builds a road from earth to sky, is prettier far than these. Wow, the poet uses such beautiful words here.
So what's happening here? She sees the pretty bridges on rivers, the ones we built. But then she sees a rainbow, and she calls it a bow. And this bow feels like a magical bridge that connects the earth all the way to the sky, going even higher than the tallest trees. So for her, this natural bridge of colors is the most beautiful thing of all. So if someone asks you for the main idea of the whole poem, what do you say? It's simple. The poet thinks that man-made things like boats and bridges are definitely pretty, but the beauty of nature, like the clouds and the rainbow, is just on another level. It's far greater, it's more magical. That's the whole point.
Now that you've understood the poem so well, let's get you 100% ready for your exams. Chalo, let's crack these important questions together. You can do this.
All right, here's a very common question you might see in your paper. Take a second and think about it. Which bridge does the poet like more, and what's the reason she gives?
And here's the perfect way to answer that. You can write, the poet likes the Rainbow Bridge more because it is a natural wonder that connects the earth and sky, making it seem far more beautiful than any man-made bridge. See? This answer is clear and gives the reason perfectly.
Okay, next one. This is a vocabulary question. What does that word bow mean in this poem? Think about its shape.
And here is the answer. In the poem, the word bow refers to the rainbow. It is called a bow because of its beautiful, curved arc shape, just like an archer's bow. Simple, right? You got this.
Fantastic. You guys are doing so well. Now, let's take a little break from the serious questions and just have some fun with the words and grammar from this chapter. You know rhyming words, right? Words that sound the same at the end? In our poem, we can easily spot pairs like seas and these, and also please and trees. Can you find any others? Have a look. Now this is fun. Let's make some new friend words. These are called compound words. It's when you join two words together to make a totally new one. Like, look here. Rain plus bow becomes rainbow. And tea plus cup becomes a teacup. Sun plus flower, sunflower. It's like two words become best friends.
We are almost at the end. Let's do a super quick revision of one very important rainbow fact to make sure you remember everything. Just one last look before you go.
Here's a very useful trick to remember the 7 colors of the rainbow in the right order. Just remember this magical word, VIBGYOR. V for violet, I for indigo, B for blue, G for green, Y for yellow, O for orange, and R for red. VIBGYOR. Easy peasy.
And here's a little fun fact for you. The great scientist Isaac Newton, he's the one who showed that normal white sunlight is actually made up of all these 7 colors. He made a disk with all the colors, and when he spun it super fast, it looked white. How cool is that? Amazing!
And with that, my dear students, you are now absolutely fully prepared for the rainbow chapter. You've understood the poem, you've practiced the important questions, and you even learned some fun facts. Just remember the poem's beautiful message about nature and go give your very best in the exams.
I am so proud of you for working so hard. You are going to do great, all the very best.
my dear bachos. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.